Whatever you do, do not move here. It's paradise. Everybody wants to know where the next best place outside of Asheville, North Carolina is, and today we're spilling all the beans because we found it. We have finally found it. And it's not anywhere where anybody would expect. It's about 30 minutes east of Asheville, and it's called Old Fort. Let's go. So not many people consider Old Fort and when in their search for a home in Western North Carolina and Asheville because it's down the mountain. It's about 30 minutes east of Asheville proper, down the mountain. Like when we just arrived in town, I opened up the sunroof and I was like, what is that smell? And it's the smell of brakes of everybody else that's going down. It's really the gateway to the mountains and not a place that you want to miss. So if you're an outdoor enthusiast, and you've come to Western North Carolina because this is gonna be your place to go live your mountain dreams, then you should really check out Old Fort because they have the G5 Trail Collective that they are forming right now for mountain bikers, which is kind of unprecedented. It is combining the 5 counties that surround Pisgah National Forest and making this whole trail system that is going to rock the world of mountain bikers. It's big news in the mountain biking scene. But not to mention there are creeks and rivers nearby and waterfalls galore. There's so many outdoor opportunities here in such a quaint, small town. It is kind of mind-blowing. And when I say small town, I'm not talking about 3,000 people. As of 2021, I think there were 815 people that lived in Old Fort. 815, that's nothing. And the cute old homes here just rock my world, but I'm a personal fan of old homes. Stay tuned because we are gonna go check out 2 homes that are on the market. They are vastly different and really unique, and you're gonna like it. So we're gonna go see the 2 houses, and then we're gonna talk to Jason McDougall, who is in charge of the G5 Trail Collective, and also is just like the Old Fort ambassador. But first, we should probably get a coffee. We have a YouTube channel called Living in Asheville, and we talk about what it's like to live in Asheville, but we are figuring out that Old Fort is pretty dang cool. Well, Old Fort is like one of these places that's kind of becoming on the radar for young, hip, outdoor enthusiasts.
Outdoor enthusiasm.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
So what kind of changes have you seen like in the last few years in Old Fort otherwise?
Traffic. I didn't realize how much traffic actually came through. We have people that's traveling up to the mountains to ski or to go to the school. We have people that do the trails, because you know about the trails, right?
Tell us about the trails a little bit.
Well, they're doing 42 miles of trails. As a matter of fact, the campground owner just left. He was just here meeting. That's Jason. Yeah. And like I said, this is a collaborative of all of us working together to make changes in Old Fort. And we've been here, let's see, this will be our 2nd year in July. We also have the park area. We'll be doing music and different crafts and things out there, artsy shows. We also own the Old Fort first building that Ethan Allen had.
Oh, we just drove by that. That's the old factory over there.
Factory is 60,000 square foot that we will be upfitting.
To do what with? Oh, you have to come in here and get coffee and check back.
Yes.
I kind of want to live in Old Fort.
We have people from Asheville down here all the time.
I've been missing out.
They come down all the time. We have bikers that stop. And so I see the young people with great ideas and wanting to make a change. So I'm all for that. I like it.
Thank you. That was fabulous. Okay, so what a wonderful conversation. We're already getting some local knowledge on our plates. So we're gonna walk around downtown for a little bit, see what it's like. And then if you want any more information or if you're looking for your special place in Asheville, feel free to hit me up any of the ways down below, and we'd be glad to give you a little bit more specified guidance on exactly what you're looking for. So I've heard that there's a really cool whitewater scene here because of all the rivers and the waterfalls, and there's a shop that just opened. So we're gonna see if they're ready for customers yet. It doesn't look like they're open, but come see them when they are. Look, you can get everything that you need to get on the river, and I think Old Fort is a really great place for fly fishing as well. There's like world-renowned fly fishing action here. So if you're into tying your own flies, or whatever it's called, that what it's called? Tying your own flies? Then I bet you get some great advice in here. What's the guy's name, Jim? Jim Hager. Go in there, check it out. I want to go look down the road at the Frisbees, the Piggly Wiggly. So often you will find new builds, you will find totally renovated homes next to mobile homes and next to homes that have not been touched at all because this area is in flux. But it's a really good time to be a part of it all. So I sold a home here recently to someone who had grown up in Old Fort, and one of the things that he really remembered as a kid was the Frisbees. And he's like, if you haven't been there, then you have to go there. It's a total experience, so we should go in there. Looks like a regular store to me. If you live in North Carolina, you have to eat Duke's, or you get made fun of. Cannot Miracle Whip in North Carolina. Oh my God, it's so bad. Oh, that's why they're doing Frisbees, because it's Frisbees. And outside of Frisbees, there's JoJo's, Go-Go's, handcrafted cinnamon roll, which is a whole building dedicated to cinnamon rolls. How far bad could you go there? Not far. There's no way. There's no way. They're not open, so we can't try. Next time. We're headed to the Gateway Trails in Cutest Creek now. We're gonna go check it out and see what all this excitement is about. We're gonna go into the nitty-gritty and see what it looks like in the countryside and see what all this outdoor recreation, hobnob, hypnotics, good stuff is all about. Try to find some water too, right? I want to find some water. Okay, and here's another interesting fact. The first tract of national forest land is located in Old Fort. I mean, we're talking like 1930s, old school, first national forest land right here. So they already knew this place was special back then, right? So here we are. We are where? Pisgah National Forest. And this is 5 minutes from downtown Old Fort, where we just were. And this is just a hop, skip, and a jump. I mean, really, we were in the car like 4 minutes, I think. And here it's really well known for hiking and biking, horseback riding, and fishing. So you can live completely immersed in nature, but also have the amenities of the grocery store, and then Asheville, 25 minutes away. This is like the best of all worlds. I mean, imagine just heading out of town and in 5 minutes, you are out in the middle of nowhere with a path that's easy to walk. So you imagine with kids or with older individuals or people that need assistance, this is a wonderful place that they can still have access to nature. I think it's really fabulous that it's so close to town. Can we ask you questions about what kind of fish you get and what you do out here?
Sure, why not?
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're fly fishing?
Yes.
Okay, is that hard?
It's pretty tough.
Okay, it takes some skill, and you tie your own flies?
I don't tie my own flies, I buy them, but it's tough.
You live here?
No, not local, no.
Where do you live?
We are from the Charlotte area.
And you come here to fish?
Yeah.
What is this, a Monday?
A Monday, yeah.
You're not working?
I'm a park ranger, I'm off work.
Oh, that's fabulous. Okay, we found this on the ground. That's not useful for you, right? Because you're fly fishing.
No, ma'am.
Okay, well, never mind. Have a great day.
Thank you, you too.
They come here from Charlotte, but you could live here. If you want to learn more about living here, contact us down below. We'll be glad to hook it up. Sometimes I don't mean to, but I go visit a place and I sell myself on it, and then I start looking around for property. This is one of those places. Okay, so we just had to stop the car. We were on the way back from Pisgah, and we saw these cows in this beautiful scene, and we had to stop because I herded some cows across the river, and they really enjoyed it because they just like some change sometimes. And they were like, "Oh, you look like a great realtor," and I'm like, "Absolutely. Are you looking for some property?" They were like, "Oh, I'm looking to move." There's a good property up here for sale. It's a container home. It could be a short-term rental. It could be your whole house. Could it be financed? I don't think so, though. You'll find out in a minute. Okay, so here's a prime example in Old Fort of something that you could buy that is brand new construction. We're gonna go inside, and this is something that could be rented short term or you could live in it. Now, this builder has built a lot of these homes, and you'll see where it's located because it's a prime location. So as we go in here, you'll notice that everything's new. We have luxury vinyl plank, we have all the latest and greatest bells and whistles. Like in here is a beautiful bathroom with tile showers. So really, I mean, even though this home is only 2-bedroom, it feels really nice and fresh and new. And you're right on the river. You're right on the creek, actually. It's a creek. But can you imagine having a short-term rental here and then being right on the river and really, really close to the breweries in town center? I think it'd be fabulous. Look at this huge deck. Now, as you look around, you'll see there's not just one. And I also want you to notice that they are not on the ground level. Why are they not on the ground level? Because there is a creek right there, and guess what? It probably floods sometimes. Maybe not all the time, but every once in a while. So that's why these homes are on stilts. So right behind me, right off this deck, is Hillman Brewing. So if you wanted to go have a beer and probably listen to some music, I bet they're music lovers here, then you could totally do that. Here's the other catch. You are in a mountain town in Western North Carolina. It's gonna be mixed. So right next to your beautiful new construction home, you are going to have people who live in different types of homes. So you gotta get used to that. And if you're not okay with that, then just come and rent it for the weekend. Okay, let's finish up this home tour. So everything about this home is easy breezy pumpkin pie. It is just one level, but you do have to use some stairs to get up here. It's about 1,100 square feet, give or take. 2 bedrooms. It's just a great place to vacation, and also very low maintenance if you don't live here and you just want to visit every once in a while. Yes, another bedroom. Oh, and it goes straight to the porch too. That's fabulous. So it goes out through the kitchen and through the porch. And then a big old closet. Oh, and another bathroom. I love it. So if you want one of these houses that are recently built, 2023-24 on stilts, this is gonna run $399,000. But look, it's right on a creek. It's absolutely gorgeous. You get to hear the rushing water go by. That's pretty cool. Cool. Look at this. Okay, so here we are with the exclusive report, just kidding, from Jason McDougall. Why do you know Old Fort so well?
Well, I know Old Fort well because I've been here for going on 12 years now as the executive director at Camp Greer.
Which you are representing right here. Okay, perfect. Been all around Old Fort. We have been out to the gateway. We've seen the people enjoying bike rides and the river and all, everything. Creek, right? Tell me what's going on with Old Fort and what kind of changes you've seen in the last 12 years and what we can expect in the future.
Yeah, Old Fort is, it's a great place. In the last 2 years have been it's been really exciting to be in Old Fort. Old Fort is historically a manufacturing town that just kind of struggled to find its identity for a couple decades. And recently, through trail development and through a lot of work, we've seen really the beginnings of a revitalization. And so there's, new businesses coming in, there's new trails to ride. The thing that makes it special is access. So you can be right here in Hillman Brewing, hop on your bike and be in the forest in minutes. And you can't do that everywhere.
It seems like everybody kind of comes together here to work for the greater good.
Definitely. I mean, that's rural Appalachia. You know, it's bootstraps and just the people that are here doing the work every day. So, yeah, it's really exciting. And over the next, 2 to 3 years, you're going to see 30 more miles of trails come online in the Old Fort complex. So we built 12 to date, and so we got 30 more coming. So it's only going to get better.
That's wild. Are you seeing a lot of people move to the area because they know about this, or like a turnover of sorts, or a different kind of demographic?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's, revitalization for sure. So, we built 12 miles of trails, and we've seen 16 businesses open in the last 2 years. And that's really, it's just an unbelievable transformation. And that's why I say it's a really exciting time to be here.
What kind of businesses are opening?
Breweries, coffee shops, hardware stores, paddle sports businesses, pizza trucks, just you name it, it's coming in, which is really cool.
And housing-wise, have you seen prices increase? Are people moving from Asheville? What does it look like there?
Yeah, that's a great question. That's more y'all's, more y'all's department than mine. I can definitely tell you that there's a lot of real estate turning over. Where those folks are coming from is as good a guess as anybody's.
Just ran into some people who just drove up from Charlotte just to fish up here.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like you can be, because of the access to I-40 is so convenient. You can be in Charlotte and have your fly rod in a water in 90 minutes, which is really rare.
And you can go skiing from here too, right?
You can. We're on the way to Boone. So,
right on the way. How long does it take to get to like a good ski resort?
About 45 minutes.
That's amazing. You can be surrounded with nature and get to a great skiing place in 45 minutes.
Yeah, we're in a sweet spot.
Can you tell us a little bit about the G5 Trail Collective?
Yeah, the G5 Trail Collective is a program of Camp Greer, and our job is to build and maintain trails in the grandfather district of Pisgah National Forest. So Pisgah, is a lot of Western North Carolina, the public lands in Western North Carolina, but the grandfather district in particular stretches from Old Fort almost up to Boone. So it's 5 counties, which is where the 5 comes from, and the G is the grandfather district. So that's how we got the name.
So super cool.
Yeah.
Thanks for all your work you're doing here.
Yeah, it's exciting. We love to do it.
So here we are at the shipping container home, and this is actually my first shipping container home that I've toured, and I'm super excited to see what it's like. There's one thing I've already noticed that I think is amazing. So first of all, because of the nature of what we're looking at, all the rooms are going to be quite narrow. But here's a wonderful point that you probably don't think about often, is because it is all these different shipping containers, every room has so many doors. So there's sliding glass doors everywhere that go to the front or to the backyard. So this is currently an Airbnb, operated as an Airbnb, so you have lots of places to gather and to be and to share memories, and what a wonderful place to do that in Old Fort, because my goodness, you can chill out and be surrounded with nature, go fishing, go hiking, go biking, do everything. And this place just keeps on going. Look at this, just follow me through here. So here's a bedroom. Every bedroom has a sliding glass door and big, huge, tall, light and bright doors to boot. Little mini splits in every room, and you just keep walking through because they're all interconnected. Big closet here. Look how cool is that? When you have a short-term rental, I think it's always really important to click every single box. So if they say, do you let dogs? Yes. Do you let kids? Yes. Do you let babies? Yes. Oh, every house I go to has an open toilet. I don't know why. So behind me, you're in the front yard. Another door at the end of every container. And then here you have like a full-on bathtub. How cute is this? They've done a great job here. So this is freshly on the market. Good investment, good spot to be in. A place that's growing and developing, as we just heard about. How much do you think it is? Comment down below and let me know. I love this room. Look at the bunk beds. It's very, very spacious too. This does not feel crowded at all. I can totally imagine staying here with my family. This would be awesome. How much is it? $319. Woo! $319,000. For an investment? Heck yeah. Actually, I think I have a client for this. I gotta get on the horn. So maybe small towns and mountain biking and fly fishing is not your cup of tea. Then if that's the case, check out this video right here and learn all about the other areas surrounding Asheville. Until then, ciao for now.